I'm Louisiana Senator Karen Carter Peterson, and I serve as the DNC Vice Chair for Civic Engagement and Voter Protection. Welcome to the 2020 Democratic National Convention. Although this is an unconventional convention, I hope you're as excited as I am. We have an amazing lineup this week as Democrats focus on uniting America to build a more just, more democratic, kinder, and stronger country. This convention is for all Americans, and it marks the start of an extraordinarily important election season, perhaps one of the most important in our lifetime. As our nominee, Vice President Joe Biden, often says, this is a fight for the soul of this nation, and now is not the time to be complacent. As so many of you already know, elections are not a spectator sport. It requires that everyone get in the game. Every day, Donald Trump and his band of Republican enablers threaten the very life of our democracy, leaving our elections unprotected from foreign interference, ignoring the public health crisis that COVID-19 represents, igniting the flames of long-standing racial injustice, and standing by idly while our economy continues to struggle and millions of Americans face the threat of eviction, food insecurity, and bankruptcy. The only thing Donald Trump cares about is creating a divided America. But we have hope on the horizon in our historic Democratic presidential ticket. Vice President Joe Biden and Senator Kamala Harris represent everything that is great about the Democratic Party and our great country. And I can't wait to see them take on Donald Trump and Mike Pence on the campaign trail. With President Joe Biden, we the people will mean all the people. Voting rights are most certainly on the ballot this year, and our party is working hard with allies to protect the right to vote. We support all options that allow voters to cast a ballot safely. That includes both in-person voting and voting by mail. For in-person voting, we support expanded early voting options, the use of vote centers, and expanded curbside voting. We also realize that the vast majority of poll workers across the country are seniors, and we have to do everything in our power to make sure that we protect our poll workers and the vital work they do. Adequate staffing and personal protective equipment are a must for every precinct in the nation to protect them and our democracy. We also support voting by mail. Voting by mail is a safe and secure way to cast a ballot. After all, we've been doing it since the 1800s. However, the post office must have the capacity and the resources to assure successful and timely voting this year. This election is too important to sit it out, and there are many things that you can do to make sure we protect the right to vote. First, make sure you're registered to vote. If you're already registered, check your registration status to make sure registration is up to date. We've developed a great tool to help you do just that. Go to iwillvote.com. There, you can check your registration and see if your precinct location has changed. It's that easy. Second, make a plan to vote. It's never too early to make your plan to vote. When will you vote? Are you voting early? In person? What day? How will you vote? If voting by mail, when will you order your ballot? When will your ballot be mailed to you so you can watch for it? You will want to vote your ballot as soon as you get it and return it right away, just in case there are delays. We know that making a plan and sticking to that plan solves a lot of problems. So encourage all of your friends to make a plan to vote. Third, get engaged. There are many volunteer opportunities available, including many remote opportunities. We have had to rethink how we connect with voters this year, and your state party needs you and your help. Finally, if you have questions, utilize the year-round voter assistance hotline our department has set up as a resource. Call 833-DEM-VOTE. That's 833-336-8683. Protecting the vote this year is going to take all of us. I hope you will join me in these efforts as we elect Joe Biden and Kamala Harris and many other great Democrats up and down the ballot.